What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here, and as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about some board games today. Something I haven't done in a while here, because this is a paid request video. So Andrew wanted me to talk about some of my, some games from the 90s that I enjoy. And if you'd like to do that, in the description down below, there's a Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App there. So if you'd like to request a storytime video, a mukbang, talk about board games video, I guess that's what this is called. That is all down there below. Or if you just want to donate to me and help a brother out, that'd be fantastic too. Also, there's a Teespring link where you can get yourself an artist t-shirt or a poster or some other crap I have in there. I think stickers are there too. There's some other stuff in there. That is down there as well. And also the Amazon wishlist is down there as well. Andrew also sent some stuff from the Amazon wishlist, which I am waiting. I have one over here, but I don't know how many he sent. So I guess we'll wait. You'll see those on the live, I guess. That is all in the description down below. And also for the Amazon wishlist, Christmas is next month. So if you want to send something for the Christmas video like we did last year, had a lot of fun doing that. Go ahead and do that. Let me know you're doing it so I know to put it aside for Christmas. So let's get into it here. He wanted me to pick out like 5 games like from the 90s. I think I got that. I think some of them are copyrighted like 89, but some of my memories come from the 90s here. So the first one I want to go into here is one that I remember. I don't know why. I used to carry this around like it was a fucking pet, like when I got it and everything. I actually remember my mom winning it in a claw machine. So think about how difficult claw machines are, and like once you see this, you're like, you want that in a claw machine? Like, yeah. So it's actually from Pressman Toys, and that is a Travel Wheel of Fortune. Now, as a kid, I didn't have the box still, but I was big on, because we didn't have cable. Well, we had it for a little while, and then just kind of, whatever. But then after that, Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, that was my jam, even though I was way too young to understand Jeopardy. But Wheel of Fortune was an easy thing to understand as a kid. So when I got this Travel Wheel of Fortune, man, I just wanted all the kids in the neighborhood to come play and everything, and nobody gave two shits about it and everything. So when I started collecting as an adult, I eventually found them and tracked them down. I actually have 2 of these. I bought one off of a guy on Facebook, and I actually found one in a Goodwill one day. So it's actually really cool because it's a travel one. As I said, it's a Travel Wheel of Fortune, which is really funny because I found this earlier, right before filming this video. It said for 1 to 4 players, which I was like, oh shit, I never knew this was for 1 player. I never knew that. But on the back it says Pressman Toys, games people play together. I found that hysterical to me. So once you open it up here, if I can get it open, there we go. You have your whole setup for like a little miniature game of Wheel of Fortune. Now this must be the one I bought at Goodwill, because this one does not come with a marker. And I know the one that I bought off the guy on Facebook came with a marker. I mean, it doesn't work, but But normally you would write in who's playing here, and this would be how you mark out your letters. You keep score here. You write in the letters here, because you would grab one of your cards here and then you place it up here. If I remember how to do this properly. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. So then that would tell you like what the puzzle is, what it all is. How you'd play this with 1 player, I do not know. I'd have to read the instructions because I never knew that till today. But, and then you would just play your little game of Wheel of Fortune here, because there's your little wheel right there. And then let's see, that was 100 right there. So we spin again and we get another 100. And then again, we get lose a turn. All right, so game's over. Okay, so I always found this really cool. I had this like as a kid, and like, oh God. Like, again, I think the copyright on this is like, I can't find it on here, but I'm pretty sure, judging from the box, there it is, 1989. But like, I'm pretty sure I had this in like 92, at least 92. It couldn't have been any further than 92, maybe even 91. But like, I remember always carrying this around, hoping like the other kids in the neighborhood would play, and no one ever wanted to play, because I'm like, am I the only person who watches Wheel of Fortune in this bitch? You know. So very fond memories of this. So like once I finally tracked one down on Facebook, I bought it from the guy for $4. You know, he came to my, and he was a real nice dude, man. He came to my store and everything, because I'd be damned if he was coming to my house. But he came to my store and everything. I paid him for it. Real nice dude. Then I'd be damned if not like a month later, I tracked it down at a Goodwill and found it. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, if you like travel games. But we also got another travel game coming. Well, not really. That's not really why the travel game version, but whatever. We'll get there. So the next one here is, where's the, what company made this one? Parker Brothers. Parker Brothers actually made this one. This is one I always remember seeing in stores as a kid. And like, I was just like, man, I always wanted to play this game. I had no idea how to play it or anything like that. So I think just like, I mean, right before I had to put a stop, because for those of you who don't know, if you're just like, hey, I don't know why he doesn't do board game updates anymore. The reason why is because I had to fucking stop. I'm out of fuck room. I have no more damn room. You know? So, excuse me. So, but one game I wanted because it wasn't going to take up a lot of room, was this game. And it was funny because I was looking on eBay, didn't really see a price that really jumped out at me. So I'll be damned, I went to Salvation Army, and I found one. I was like, oh, I'll be damned, isn't that cool? Then I went to another store and found another one. So I was like, fuck it, I bought both of them. But anyway, that game is Bottle Tops. In fact, I think you can actually see this. I think this one, yeah, this is copyright 1993. Oh, okay, I thought, oh shit, some of the bottle caps are falling out and shit. I think this one you can actually, excuse me. I think this one you can actually like see in the background of like the Goldbergs, I think. You know, that and Fireball Island, which, but bottle caps, or bottle tops, I'm sorry, bottle tops, which is kind of like a reverse Jenga. Jenga, you're kind of like removing, you're removing blocks in order to not make it fall over, where this, you're adding to it to not make it fall over. I can't kind of do it with holding it, you know, it's a whole process. But what you do is you kind of like pick how high you want to go to, like that red cap represents how high you want to go. And then you just have to keep stacking. You can go outward, you can go inward, all this stuff. And it's actually a really challenging game. Like before I got the Chromebook, Andrew, wow, there's a whole fucking, see, I told you guys, man, you make me do a video just for you, I'll just kiss your ass the whole time, that Andrew helped out with getting. That's all I did was sit in the basement, and I would play games and, you know, watch television and shit. That's all I would do when I was off. So this is one of the games I would sit there and play. You know, I would play bottle tops because I would like to see, because the lowest you can go in a stack is 4. I think they say you can go 3 or 4, one of the two. And like I would see how high or how far I could get it out and everything. This is actually a really fun game. I'm kind of mad I missed out on this in the 90s. Because again, I would always see this at like Walmart and Kmart and Target. I didn't really go to Target as a kid. So Walmart and Kmart as a kid. So I'm kind of mad I missed out on this as a kid, because this is actually a really fun game. And like again, if you think Jenga is just like, okay, I get it, because Jenga is like one of those games where like you can kind of like mathematically in your head figure out when this game's gonna end. This one, not so much. I mean, you can kind of like, okay, if I go here, then yeah, I know shit's done. But if I, you know, whereas Jenga, like, yeah, you can be like, okay, well, if I pull this, then I know the game's over. But if I pull this, oh shit, okay, I'm safe. But the game could still end. Whereas this one, you're still in it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like my one flaw with Jenga is that like you can kind of mathematically figure out when that game's over. All right. Now, the next one here, I don't actually have the full version to, because it's kind of hard to find. I don't think I think I found one in the wild one time, and at the time I was saving for the kid, so I didn't buy it, but I came across the travel version of it one time. So I bought the travel version just for shiggles, but I would prefer to have the full version of it. But I think any 90's kid would remember this game, because like if your friend had this game and y'all wanted to play a board game and they had this game, you were going to play this game because it's a fun game. It's a fast, frenzy game. I have the travel version, but it kind of still works well, and that is Shark Attack. Now, this is the travel version, but Shark Attack, this still works just as well. The Shark Attack here, I think the Shark Attack had dice though, not a spinner. In fact, I know it did. Shark Attack here, you had a huge shark on the board. It was like a huge mechanical shark, like with batteries. This one's wind up. You have to wind this one up. Like you wind it up and then it go. I'll show you here in a second. Can I go forward? No. Let me go back some. So you would have this huge shark on the board, and you would have to quickly roll dice and move your shark away from it and everything. I think you got like 2 or 3 sharks apiece, and the object of the game was be the last shark or last fish standing, essentially. And it was always fast frenzy game and everything. And this, like I said, the travel version, it doesn't do it that much justice. But then you start this one. You start and see it eats the fish, and then it just keeps on going right there. So let me stop it there. So and it's not really eating the fish that well, but you get the point. So it kind of gets the fish under there. But in the real version, the big board version of it, oh man, it's like the damn thing's eating all the fish and everything. One of the like big, oh there goes fishy. One of the probably the best board games of the 90's, I would think, is Shark Attack, because of just how fast and quick it is, and just a lot of fun, because you know, you're with your, especially when you get like all your friends together. That, and I think like another one that I don't have it here, but like a bonus game here, Frog Soccer was another one. It's kind of like a reverse Hungry Hippos. But a lot of fun to get all your friends together and just play Shark Attack, Frog Soccer. If I could ever find another Shark Attack, I think on eBay they want like ridiculous prices for it the last I checked, and that was like eons ago. But so yeah, that's Shark Attack. The next one here is one that I have really fond memories with, because there's, you know, now there's like different versions of like just about every game. I mean, there's card versions of Clue, there's card versions of Scrabble, Scattergory. There's card versions of Pictionary. Hell, there's even a dice game version of Pictionary, which I don't even know how that works. I don't have it. But like, you know, back in the 90's and everything, that was a very novel concept to have like a card game version of like these board games and everything. And one that me and my mom would play quite a bit, because like before my sister moved in with us, she lived with my other sister that I can't stand. They lived together, so it was just me and my mom for a while, and you know, something that we would like to do, we would sit at the kitchen table and we would play cards, or you know, we'd play a board game or something like that. But like when this came out, we got it, and we played the fuck out of it. I mean, we played many fucking nights of this card game, and that is Monopoly Express card game. And it basically just takes the fun of Monopoly and puts it into a card game variant. Now that's all I can remember. You asked me to tell you how to play it right now, I couldn't tell you, and which is really weird, because like we played the fuck out of this game. And what's really cool is that like it actually comes with a board, which I'm trying to put together. It's only 4 fucking pieces and I can't put it together. So it actually comes with a board here that you actually play on. If I can actually get it together, you know, let me just lay it down and put it together here, and maybe I can pick it up. So it comes with this 4-piece board right there, and then you place the cards there and everything, and then you would play the card version of it, which was actually pretty cool, because it's still a card game, but you actually get like a board with it, so you kind of still get that Monopoly feel with the game and everything. But me and my mom, we would sit at the fucking kitchen table and we would play the fuck out of some damn Monopoly card game here. So I think I stumbled upon this in a Salvation Army one day, and I was like, oh my god, this is the exact same one. Because now they have like plenty of Monopoly card games. I mean, there's Monopoly Deal, there's Monopoly Deal Shuffle. There's quite a few Monopoly cards, and they've changed over the years too. But like this is the original, and like this is like the special one for me because this is the one me and my mom used to play. So that's why I picked this one for this video. All right, and the last one here I want to talk about. This was the game. I remember like third grade, or second time I was in third grade, I should say. This was kind of like taking over. You know, this was like the big phenomenon at the time and everything. And then they came out with the board game, and like our teacher bought the board game for the classroom. And when it was like, hey, you guys can do whatever and shit, it was a race to see what 4 people could get to this game first. And if you got to play this game, that's what you were fucking doing for that. Oh god, this is even to this day. Like I think if you got 4 friends together now, even as an adult, if you got 4 friends together now, or 3 friends, you know, including yourself, it could still be a fun time. And that is Goosebumps, Shrieks, and Spiders game. I did a Game On episode about this like long time ago, before there was like storylines and shit with Game On, when it was just strictly like, hey, I'm here to review a game. Before there was storylines and all that shit. But this game right here, like I said, man, you were king of the classroom if you were able to be a part of this game and shit, man. It was like a wait list and shit. People with a velvet rope outside, like, are you here for the game? Well, you're not up yet. And shit, like, I mean, it was a very simple game, but what really made it cool was, like, the actual boards, because it's not a board game per se, but what you do is everybody gets one of these right here, and then you fill it in with your favorite cover of your Goosebump books. So here we have Wolf Lake, or Curse of Wolf Lake. We have Stay Out of the Basement, I believe. Is that it? Oh no, the creature from it came from underneath the sink. We have Phantom of the Auditorium, and everybody's classic, the Cuckoo Clock of Doom here. Oh, that's not gonna go in, is it? All right, we're not gonna use creature from underneath the sink. We're gonna use Attacking a Mutant. That's what we're gonna use, Attacking a Mutant. So you would have all these in here like this. You would have all 4 of your pogs, I guess, and then you would deal out all the cards right here, and everybody would just start flipping cards onto the playing field. And then let me find them. And then once this guy appears, where the hell is he? Ah, there he is. Once he appears, aka Curly, you would have, where'd he go? Technically, this is not what comes with the game. There was actually 3 plastic spiders that came with it. This is what was in the version I bought. But in the original game, there was 3 plastic spiders, and you would need, well, you don't need 4 people, but if you had 3 people, then you would use 2 plastic spiders, 2 people, you know, so forth. But once he appears, everybody yells Goosebumps, and then you'd have to grab this, and then whoever doesn't have one then has to remove one of their pogs from their board. So, and then once you lose all 4 of your pogs, you're out of the game. Last one standing wins. And again, so if you're playing with 4 people and the 4th one goes out, you then remove a spider to where there's 3 people, 2 spiders and such. But this, I just remember being just a lot of fun, especially if you got like a lot of people, or I keep saying a lot of people. I mean, like if you got your 4 friends together and played it, especially when Goosebumps was like on top of the world and everything. I mean, the TV show was going. You had, you know, the book still pumping out and everything. And like all the boards were like, you know, you had the Monster Blood 2 cover right here. You had the Night of the Scarecrow cover. And let's see, what's this one? What was it? Oh, damn it! What was this one? Can't remember. I can't remember the book. Can't remember it. But you know, and everybody had their own favorite book covers for the Pogs and everything. I mean, like here's Night of the Living Dummy. You know, people wanted Slappy. You had the Scarecrow walks. Scarecrow walks at midnight. That's what it is. Not Night of the Scarecrow. Stay Out of the Basement. There's that one. the haunted, oh no, this is the Barking Ghost. That's what it is, the Barking Ghost, Night at Terror Tower, you know, the Haunted Mask, you know, everybody had their favorite covers that they wanted for their board and such like that. That was like the fun part too. That was like the fun part before the game even started, trying to figure out who's going to have what book covers for their board and shit. So, a lot of fun memories. So, like, this is like one of the first ones I found, like, when I first, like, started hitting hardcore collecting when I moved here. So, I found this for, like, I think $1.88 at, like, a Goodwill. And I was like, oh, fucking A, man, from Parker Brothers and shit. Shit. So, yeah, there you have it. Those are 5 games that I remember fondly from the 90s. So, hopefully, Andrew liked that. You know, hopefully that was worth his money that he paid to see it. And if not, oh well, I got your money. No, I'm just kidding. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But yeah, also, he also sent some stuff from Amazon, so keep your eyes on the lives to find out what the, I actually know what the one over here is because I opened it and I was like, what the fuck is this? What did I order? And I opened it and I was like, oh yeah, that's right, Andrew. So I know what that one is. If there is another one, I don't know how many you bought. Like I said, that could just be the one. I'm sitting here waiting for nothing. Once I send him this video, he'll probably let me know. So yeah, those are 5 games from the 90s. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you guys want to request a video or anything like that, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App, description down below. Mukbangs, story times, shit like this. You want to talk about vintage games or anything like that, I'm game. Come to the lives, you get that. Where was I going with this? Oh, also the Teespring link. Get yourself an artist t-shirt, sticker, whatever. Every little bit helps there. I get a little scratch off the t-shirts and shit like that. And also the Amazon wish list as well if you guys want to send something over like Andrew did. Or if you just want me to put it to the side and we'll do a Christmas video coming soon. So, yep, I will see you guys live if I'm posting this on time tonight. If not, I'll see you whenever. So, until next time, I am the ArtistVersion1. Remember, hookers don't take coupons. And guess what? Be breezy.